buzzing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. This defense feeling a bolt of energy from the crowd, trying to force a 3-and-out. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Got it behind the line. It's Matthews. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's K. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Number 47, on to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Quick release by the QB. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Looking downfield, it's K. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Reads it, fires complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Inside a minute to play and a half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Oliver. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to pass. It's K. Quickly complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This will likely be the last play of the half. It's complete to the right. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab deep. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is...
Makes the grab at the 10. Trying to get it in. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top.
this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? To the air, it's Morrison. Finds his big tight end. He's in for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fellow. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Tomlinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. From the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Snags it down the right side. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's K. Got it! And it's in there for a touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Morrison. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They boot it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Quarterback empties his backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Back has it. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Looking downfield, it's Morrison. Got a man, it's Jones. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And with 5 seconds left, this one to send us to overtime. Absolutely center cut. And they tie the game in the final seconds.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the fourth quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Looking to throw, it's K. Unloads to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Oliver. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Puts it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third and goal as they try to punch it in from the doorstep here in overtime. They'll try to run it in. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It's good, and they strike first and take the lead by 3 here in overtime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They haven't gotten much done here. Third down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Off play action. Almost intercepted, and that would have won the game, but now they need one more stop to seal it. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. No problem at all as he knocks it through and will go to another overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Gives it on the option. Oh, better look out. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's second and 3. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Back to throw, it's K. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wants to go up top. Incomplete and almost intercepted and almost ball game if he could have picked that one off. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal